Yeah, Marty Scurll is a wrestler for Ring of Honor, but he wears a old school plague doctor mask with a top hat, kind of steampunk, and has an umbrella that reads something on the inside, and that's who I went as at Comic Con last year. This
Oh,
year,
very cool. Yeah, people really dress up for Comic Con.
oh, this year it was Deadpool.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah, love my Deadpool. In fact, when I was in Vegas in October, I was at Circus Circus, because it's always fun to see everybody dressed up. And I saw this kid dressed up as Deadpool, this little kid. And then the mom saw the Deadpool shirt that I wore. She asked me where I got it. Basically, the shirt was him sitting on the Game of Thrones and saying the game is over. She asked me.
Oh, wow.
She asked me where I got it. I'm like, I got it special made for me, just like
Wow,
just
okay.
like the 16 others I've got in my room.
Awesome.
Yeah, with me it's wrestling, Deadpool.
Oh, that's too funny.
Oh,
Right? Cool things.
yes. So so you do the LFC, you do the wrestling. What are some of the things you do outside of that? Because you told me you do landscaping.
Oh, yes, I do my own landscaping at my house. I go play bingo with my mother. I have a trainer I weight train with 4 to 5 times a week. I do the Spartan and other kinds of races like that. I do MS bike charity rides. As I do road biking, and I used to do a bunch of 5K runs, but I've got the plantar thing going on in my feet, so I don't do those as much.
Oh,
But I don't know. I just do. I do a bunch of regular things like that. I'm pretty boring, actually. I
so
do,
well, no, you're not boring. I mean, so like for me, people ask me what I do. I mean, you want to know boring? I golf.
well, I play bingo with a bunch of older people.
But then again, I golf differently than everybody else.
Okay, how do you do that?
Drink as much as you can, and if you can still hit the ball, you're the winner.
Oh, okay. I've tried golfing one time and I couldn't even hit the ball, so I was hitting
um,
the turf most of the time. So and
yeah.
that was without drinking. I'm just not a golfer, so.
Oh, I also sing karaoke.
Oh yeah, I used to do that quite a bit when I used to bartend a long time ago.
Well, there is a video on my Twitter of me singing. I did a Periscope, and I think it's still on my Twitter page.
Oh, I'll have to go see if I could find it.
I think I know the song I sang too. It was "The Man Who Sold the World" by Nirvana.
Oh boy, okay.
And people ask me what songs I sing. I'm like, all right, pick one. I've got over 245 different songs I've sang over the past 12 years.
Wow, well you'd like Ellis Island in Vegas.
I've been to Ellis Island.
Oh, that's a classic place.
I also got in trouble at Ellis Island.
You did?
I dropped an F-bomb on the microphone.
Oh no, okay.
But I did clear out the place in a 200-person conga line when I sang "Jump in the Line" by Harry Belafonte.
Nice.
Yeah, one cousin that lives down there, the other one, the older sister, she just moved back up here. They were just amazed. But I still have family down there, so that's why I go down.
Oh, that's cool.
To beat the living crap out of them.
Oh boy.
Because I'm the older cousin. The
Okay.
older and the bigger cousin. Why did you leave here?
Oh boy.
But as far as guys in the session world that you haven't met,
Yes.
who would be some of the guys? I mean, because I know Hans is one. There's Callan in New Jersey who's going through some tough times right now. And then there's a particular one based out of Vancouver, Washington.
Oh boy, yeah.
Well, how many? Well, how
Who
many?
that is?
I don't know. Well, I actually am a male session wrestler. Believe it or not, I have my own profile on another website that's for guys that do this.
Yeah, I mean, I've familiarized by somebody else that rents out his place for male wrestling sessions. For male.
That's Rick down in Phoenix does that.
Oh, yeah, he does that. But then we have somebody here in Las Vegas as well that does that.
See, and I'm trying to get away from the whole male thing. Even though I had a guy pay me $300 to do a custom video, which turned out disastrous. The other talent quit on me after a minute and a half. Uh-oh. Looks like... Oh.
Oh, it came back. Yeah, I was seeing that it looked like it was poor, and then it came back.
Oh, yay. Yeah, because this is the Wi-Fi I'm on.
Oh, okay.
Like I told you, I have two phones. I actually have three phones in front of me right now. That's what happens when you get Boost Mobile. You have to buy your phones outright. So I've got one phone where we're doing the podcast here. I've got the one phone that I'm doing the Skype interview with you here. And then I've got another phone I was talking about, right when you called, about a tournament that happens in the East Coast that's very prestigious, called the Super 8 tournament.
Okay.
It's a tournament of the best light heavyweight wrestlers in the country, but it looks like they went off kilter this year and did all second and third generation pro wrestlers this time around.
Oh, that's interesting.
You have, an Anoa'i family member, of course. You got Roman Reigns in that family, and then Larry Zbyszko's kid, Steve Corino's kid, Brian Pillman Jr. Wow. Yeah, I'm a nerd for pro wrestling.
Oh, that's really funny. Well, then that you about know the CAC is going to be in town next week.
Yeah, they are. The Cauliflower Alley Club.
Yeah, I'm going to that.
Yes.
Go to that.
Yes, it's been one of my dreams to go to that.
Yeah, I think this will be my third one.
Oh, you're bragging now.
Well, because it comes to Vegas, but I believe Sybil Star goes to it, and then my friend Hollywood, one of the Glow Girls.
Oh, I know Hollywood. I know Hollywood.
Yep.
We kind of missed each other when she was in Portland the last time. Kind of like when Allie was up here.
You haven't met Allie?
No,
yet?
I have.
She's cool.
I have not. I was supposed to meet her, but when she was in Portland, not too long ago, and it got screwed up somehow. I think I ended up having to work somebody's shift that called out sick, quote unquote. In reality, they drank too much the night before. So I ended up working, like a 12-hour day. And at that point, I was just so exhausted. There was just no way. And I'm kicking myself ever since. But I would love to meet Allie just to hang out or, get my ass kicked.
Yeah, she's everybody in the business is pretty cool. So, I mean, especially all of us Vegas people here.
Yeah.
With the exception of the person. I don't know who beat you up, but.
Oh well, and she like I said, she since apologized. We're cool now. Some of the East Coast ones are pretty. I won't name names. A particular one in New Jersey. Is it raining there?
No. Why? You hear water?
Yeah.
It was raining earlier today.
Oh, it's raining here.
Maybe that's what you're hearing.
Well, maybe. I mean, I am in a basement, you know. Holy crap, I just realized something. I haven't even made my special announcement yet. I told you about it, right?
You're right.
I haven't told. You're the only person I've told. Believe it or not.
Well, go ahead and make your announcement.
So I just got the notification today that this podcast will now be available on Spotify.
Sweet.
Yes.
Right?
Very cool. I'm working on getting it on iTunes, and I'm in the process of getting it added onto iHeartRadio. So, not bad for a little podcast, you know, done off of a cell phone. So
yeah, that's pretty awesome.
So yeah, I mean, this day has just been super exciting for me. I get to talk to the rising star of the LFC.
Oh boy, yeah.
Hey, don't sell yourself short, all right? And you know, I'm always going to be in your corner.
Well, I certainly appreciate that. Hopefully, hopefully they get me in some other matches. We'll see how it goes. I'm just kind of going with the flow and seeing where they put me. So
yeah, and you know, they do seem like they're, you know, super chill and, you know, just fantastic people.
Oh yeah, very, very nice people to work with. So I'm pretty chill. So I'm sure once they let me know what matches I'm in, I'll let people know. I'll give a little bit more notice for people.
Hopefully it's you know, in July when I'm there, because I do get tickets now.
That was cool. Like one of the cool things about doing the LFC was that I had a bunch of friends show up that aren't even in the business. They came to support me for this, and a whole lot of people watching the live stream, like session people I've session with, and friends that I have, you know, that are just friends of mine, tuning in on it. It was pretty cool.
A certain podcaster tuning in on it.
Yeah, it was neat. Yeah, I was like, I hadn't expected to have people show up to the Nerd Bar, but it was pretty cool.
Yeah, I actually was unfamiliar with the Nerd Bar, because every time I go to Vegas, I haven't been near Fremont.
Well, I'm from here. I didn't even know about the Nerd Bar. I had to look up to see where it was. It is a pretty cool place, though.
Yeah, I heard they got bowling there, and
yeah, it's pretty neat.
I think that's a place I'll have to check out on my next trip there.
You definitely should. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, like I said, I've never even been to Fremont, so.
Oh, that's pretty cool in itself. That's a great people watching area.
I've heard stories. It was kind of like when I was there. The night that I walked the strip was the night that the college basketball tournament started.
Uh-huh.
And it was just crazy. I was actually going to, on my way, my friend and I were actually on our way to go see Bella at Planet Hollywood.
Okay.
And just the amount of people that we encountered was amazing. And then, of course, I got my picture taken. And just so you know, I'm not the most photogenic person when I have beer in my hand.
Okay.
But they grabbed these two showgirls, just kind of ran up to me and said, "Oh, he's got beer. Let's take a picture." And they tried to charge me $20. I'm like, okay, here's the thing. First of all, I'm a YouTube personality. Yes, I have a YouTube show, and I'm a podcaster. The most you're getting out of me is $5. That's all they got.
Well, yeah, it's the little scam thing they do.
Yep, I said the most you're getting is $5. Now, have you ever heard of the place called J Karaoke?
I haven't. No, I honestly, I don't go out much here. With the exception of taking my mother to bingo, I pretty much
a homebody.
Stay at home.
A homebody.
I do. I mean, I do so much work all the time, and I'm traveling a lot that I stay home a lot when I'm not working.
Yeah. Well, I found this place, thinking it was